It's now time for Trivia Tracks with yours truly, Pryce Robertson. This edition of Trivia Tracks is brought to you by Ouachita Valley Respiratory Care, where you can breathe a little easier, and Beth Smith at Edward Jones. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. One of the most powerful businesswomen in the country, Darla Moore, has been called the toughest babe in business and the queen of capitalism. Born in Lake City, South Carolina on August 1st, 1954, Darla D. Moore was one of two daughters who grew up on a farm that produced cotton, soybean, and tobacco. Her father was a school teacher and coach. Her mother worked at the Methodist Church. In 1972, Moore completed her high school education, and in 1975, she graduated from the University of South Carolina with a BA in political science. She began her career working for the Republican National Committee, but decided that politics was not the field she wanted to pursue. In 1981, Moore then received an MBA from George Washington University. 3 years after graduating from the University of South Carolina, and joined the training program at the Chemical Bank. She eventually served as vice chair and subsequently as the bank's managing director. In a decade of greed, Moore made a name for herself while providing debtor-in-possession financing for companies going through the bankruptcy process, specializing in bankruptcy takeovers for the company. In 1996, after running the company that he founded went into deep financial trouble, T. Boone Pickens was removed by Moore as the head of Mesa Incorporated, which mainly dealt with the production of oil and natural gas. Once in control, she then proceeded to make a profit off the company after investing a total of $66 million. At the peak of her celebrity, Moore was recognized in several media outlets, including Forbes, Fortune, Working Woman, Worth, and the Wall Street Journal. In 1998, Moore took charge of Rainwater Incorporated, founded by her husband, Richard Rainwater, whom she married 7 years earlier. That same year, she donated $25 million to the business school at the University of South Carolina, which renamed it the Darla Moore School of Business. Fortune magazine twice named her one of the 50 most powerful women in business. She is the first woman to be featured on the cover of Forbes magazine, and was also named one of their top 50 most powerful women in American business. Since around 2008, Moore, who lost her husband to progressive supranuclear palsy in 2015, spends most of her time in Lake City at a house built on a plantation that has been the Moore family for 6 generations. In recent years, she has invested around $100 million into the city. She has turned the farmland of her property into the Moore Farms Botanical Garden. 10 years ago, she and former Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice made history as the first 2 female members of Augusta Golf Club. She also owns homes in New York City, Folsom, California, and Charleston, South Carolina. Her hobbies include being a collector, mostly of 18th century French furniture and rare books. Till next time, I'm Pryce Robertson. Amazed by today's trivia? Then join me every Monday through Friday morning for Trivia Tracks on Fox Sports Camden 97.1.